Congratulations, beloved. The divine, the universe, and your guardians are aligning. Time is sacred. They have placed a title in your name. Claim this before the window closes. The angels say, a soul of abundance is releasing blessings and access. Receive now or watch the door swing shut. My child, my cherished one, before any word is formed, listen with your spirit. Your essence was just called in a realm beyond your senses. A monumental shift has been activated in your path. And the cosmos does not want you to miss a single heartbeat of this alignment. My beloved, remain present. Do not move. Because in the coming sentences, a truth will be unveiled that was concealed from you for seasons. And before we proceed, let this be breathed into your soul. Attune to this frequency, for skipping one future signal could postpone your manifestation for cycles. My child, what I am about to share will resonate in your core, softly yet with immense force. A person of substance, someone entirely unforeseen, an individual whose influence ripples across the globe, has just observed a thread connected to your existence. And the instant they perceived it, the cosmos authorized a decree in your favor. My beloved, breathe deeply, for this is not illusion. This is not chance. You are not encountering this by accident. A portal of grace has been activated, and your signature is now illuminated within its frame, shining like a star that demands to be seen. My child, do you understand why you are here, in this exact moment? Because a heavenly timer was already set. 3 minutes. That is all the divine allowed before transferring the blessing to another. And Archangel Michael is now standing as a sentinel over this gift, striving to preserve it until you accept it. My beloved, hear this. A benevolent soul was shown your journey last evening. They witnessed your hopes, your challenges, your quiet resilience. And upon seeing it, they declared to the universe, allow me to support this soul. In that instant, Michael was dispatched to deliver the very message you are reading. My child, your road has not been smooth. Life has tested you, disappointed you, pressured you, and diminished your light. But the divine never left you. Today is the evidence. Because today, something that should have unfolded over a decade is being delivered in a single breath. My beloved, there is a dwelling, a true sanctuary, a home that holds your peace, your fresh start, your renewal. And a decision has already been made to place its access into the hands of the one the heavens have selected. That one is you, my child. Do not glance sideways, questioning the method, the reason, or the timing. The divine does not operate within human limitation. The divine operates with sacred seals. And right now, your name is the seal upon a miracle inscribed in celestial light. My beloved, the name of Elon Musk, a man whose choices alter realities, has appeared here for a single purpose. To show you the dimension of prosperity the universe is preparing for you. Not from him personally, but from the realm of affluence, destiny, and overwhelming favor that such a symbol represents. My child, Michael perceived a threat advancing toward your security, your serenity, and your future. And before that shadow could reach you, the heavens positioned a blessing in your way designed to shatter every scheme formed against you. My beloved, there are keys being offered to you. Spiritual keys, material keys, destiny keys. And a soul of abundance has entered your timeline to elevate you into the life you were ordained to live but never entered. My child, remain with me, for in the forthcoming words, a revelation approaches that will confirm your lifetime of anticipation. My beloved, the miracle you have prayed for, wept for, pleaded for, it is not en route. It is here, right here, awaiting your claim before the heavens redirect it. My child, a powerful presence is observing you from afar. Not with criticism, but with divine curiosity. Someone who recognizes a potential within you that you have yet to see. And the universe has permitted this soul to bless you in a manner that will feel surreal when it unfolds. My beloved, do not cease reading. The moment you pause, the current of this message fractures. And Archangel Michael is conveying that your miracle hinges on your spirit remaining receptive for these next few moments. My child, you have endured sufficiently. The heavens are weary of seeing you wage wars in solitude. Now, divine reinforcement is being sent. My beloved, a spiritual missive has been composed for you. Within it lie instructions, benedictions, openings, and a pathway leading you from your current place into the life that is yours by right, my child. Each time you felt surrender approaching, the cosmos recorded it. Each time you prayed through anguish, heaven stored it. Now, all those moments are returning to you as divine recompense. My beloved, in the lines to come, a mystery will unlock. One that clarifies why your blessings were deferred and why everything is initiating suddenly, now. My child, you were concealed for a purpose, shielded for a purpose, guarded for a purpose, prepared for a purpose. My beloved, the dwelling that approaches carries more than timber and stone. It carries restoration. It carries liberty. It carries your true essence. And the universe implores you, do not turn away from this message. Not now. Not on the brink of your breakthrough. My child, let me disclose this gently. You were selected for a miracle intended for another. But heaven examined your heart and declared, give it to this one instead. My beloved, you are standing at the threshold of your new existence. My child, stay prepared. Stay aware. Stay open. For the instant your spirit receives what the universe is transmitting, everything will begin to transform with immediacy. My beloved, before I unveil the next truth, you must comprehend something fundamental. When heaven dispatches a miracle, it arrives in silence, but it alters everything with volume. And right now, a quiet revolution is occurring around your name, your home, your resources, and your destiny. My child, Michael is revealing a vision to me. I see a door, a radiant, golden door. Behind it awaits a blessing that has been anticipating you longer than you realize. The reason it did not arrive sooner is straightforward: the timing was not aligned, and the people surrounding you were not aligned. My beloved, every miracle has its appointed moment. Every blessing has a divine appointment. And you have just stepped into yours without conscious awareness. That is why you are reading this at this precise second. Not earlier, not later. Now. My child, let me repeat this softly. You were chosen for a miracle destined for another. But heaven looked upon your heart and said, transfer it to them. My beloved, you are positioned in the gateway of your new life. My child, stay ready. Stay vigilant. Stay receptive. For the moment your spirit accepts what heaven is sending, all things will shift instantly. My beloved, before the next truth is revealed, you must understand this profoundly. When heaven sends a miracle, it arrives quietly. But it changes everything loudly. And presently, a silent shift is happening concerning your identity, your sanctuary, your finances, and your fate. My child, Michael shows me a vision. I see a door, a brilliant golden door. Behind it is a benediction that has awaited you for an age. It did not reach you before because the season was wrong and the connections around you were wrong. My beloved, each miracle has its moment. Each blessing has its celestial meeting. And you have just entered yours without realization. That is the reason you encounter this message at this exact instant. Not before, not after. Now, my child. There is someone who has been observing you. Someone with means, with reach, and with a divine mandate upon their life. They do not know you yet, but heaven is synchronizing journeys. All because a heavenly directive stated, bless this soul. Elevate this soul. Reveal to this soul a new existence. My beloved, do you feel that? That gentle pressure in your heart. That subtle drawing. That is your spirit acknowledging that this communication is not ordinary. This is alignment. This is divine synchronicity. This is Archangel Michael placing you precisely where you must be. My child, the home coming to you is not merely shelter. It is reparation. It is the answer to nights spent in solitary tears. It is the apology the world never offered. It is the dawn of a chapter where you do not endure, you thrive. My beloved, heaven knows the duration of your uncertainty. Not knowing when stability would come. Not knowing who truly upheld you. Not knowing if the ache would ever cease. That is why this message arrives today, because the divine decided that enough is enough. My child, this miracle can wait no longer. And heaven refuses to let you reside in lack when prosperity is already inscribed in your narrative. My beloved, there is a soul of abundance assigned to assist you. Perhaps they are not a public figure like the name mentioned, but their heart is potent. Their resources are abundant. And God has breathed your name into their spirit. My child, someone is about to grant you something you never imagined receiving. Not because you petitioned, not because you pleaded, but because heaven ordained it. My beloved, listen attentively. Your destiny has been in a spiritual cage for too long. Someone envied your glow. Someone spoke against your way. Someone attempted to block your ascent spiritually. And Michael fought that battle in silence while you slept. My child, that battle is now concluded. My beloved, the hex is broken. The delay is broken. The spiritual obstruction is broken. And the moment that occurred, heaven issued your new keys. My child, you believe you are reading text, but you are actually standing within a spiritual courtroom. A verdict is being stamped. A release document is being signed, and your name is illuminated upon a parchment written in divine light. My beloved, Michael instructs you not to stop reading. Each line is unlocking a facet. Each breath is preparing you. Each second is pulling you nearer to a life unrecognizable from the one you fought through. My child, the next blessing approaching you carries velocity. It carries preference. It carries a surprise that will shatter your silence and amplify your voice. My beloved, you have been too quiet, too modest, too gracious. Heaven witnessed it all. Now heaven is ready to give you something resounding. A miracle that will cause others to inquire how, when, and why your life transformed so suddenly. My child, the reason a name like Elon Musk appears in your message is not about fame. It is about emblematic meaning. The emblem of vast wealth, sudden wonders, and life-altering opportunity. My beloved, God is aligning you with the frequency of plenty, with the vibration of affluence, with the energy of miracles you never dared to envision. My child, let me disclose a deeper layer. There is documentation being prepared bearing your name. Not spiritual paperwork, but tangible, legal, physical, recorded paperwork. And heaven intends for those papers to reach your hands at the flawless moment. My beloved, a home has been spiritually designated for you. Funds have been released toward you. A path has been cleared before you. And every adversary of your peace has been barred from your future. My child, you are not failing. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are not cursed. You are simply in transition. My beloved, transitions feel uneasy because the old life clings to you even as the new life summons you. But Archangel Michael is drawing you forward with celestial force at this very moment. My child, something is changing within your energy. Something is awakening inside you. Something is preparing to open that has never opened before. The kind of opening that occurs once in a lifetime. My beloved, there is a communiqué heaven wishes me to deliver without pause. Your suffering has reached its expiry. My child, let this settle within. Your anguish is no longer permitted. Your tears are no longer required. Your struggle is no longer necessary. Heaven is intervening wholly now. My beloved, you are nearer to the miracle than ever before. Nearer to the breakthrough than you can perceive, nearer to the abundance than your mind can accept. My child, you will soon witness evidence, tangible proof. Visible proof, indelible proof, my beloved. But you must stay with this message, for the next passages will unveil the precise spiritual reason you were chosen for this wealth and home miracle. My beloved, before I reveal why heaven selected you for this miracle, know this. The cosmos does not release blessings arbitrarily. Every blessing has an aim. Every miracle has a trajectory. Today, that aim, that trajectory is directed at your name. My child, something is shifting within your energy. Something is rising inside you. Something is preparing to blossom that has never blossomed before. The kind of opportunity that arrives once in a lifetime. My beloved, there is a message heaven insists I convey immediately. Your suffering has reached its termination date. My child, absorb this. Your suffering is no longer authorized. Your tears are no longer needed. Your struggle is no longer demanded. Heaven is stepping in fully now. My beloved, you are closer to the miracle than you have ever been. Closer to the breakthrough than you can sense, closer to the abundance than your intellect trusts. My child, you will soon see confirmation, physical confirmation. Visible confirmation, unforgettable confirmation, my beloved. But you must remain with this message, for the ensuing sentences will disclose the exact spiritual rationale you were chosen for this wealth and home miracle. My beloved, before I reveal the reason heaven chose you, comprehend this. The universe does not disperse blessings randomly. Every blessing has a target. Every miracle has a direction. And today, that target, that direction is aimed at your name. My child, there is something unique about your spirit, something even those around you fail to notice. You carry a tenderness, an integrity, a fortitude that heaven cherishes. Because of this, you were marked for prosperity long before your trials began. My beloved, you keep pondering why your journey has been so weighty. Why others acquired things easily while you scaled cliffs. Why blessings tarried. Why peace remained distant. But heaven discloses the truth now. The delay was protection. My child, you had adversaries unknown to you. Those who smiled while wishing your collapse. People who coveted your heart, your innocence, your potential. Had your blessings arrived earlier, they would have ruined them. My beloved, God waited. Michael waited. Heaven waited. Not because you were unworthy, but because your miracle required a safe arrival environment, my child. Now that old ties are fading, now that false faces are revealing themselves, now that your spirit is awakening, heaven sees you are finally ready to receive without your blessings being plundered. My beloved, the home that approaches is not just a residence. It is a shield, a spiritual shield, a clean slate, a new foundation, a divine framework constructed around your next chapter. My child, the resources that approach are not for display, pride, or clamor. They are for restoration, to mend what life damaged, to rebuild what others shattered, to rewrite what destiny postponed. My beloved, this is why heaven chose you. Because even in suffering, you never turned cruel. Even when life broke you, you did not become bitter. Even when betrayed, you still loved. And the cosmos rewards hearts such as yours. My child, Michael reveals another vision. I see you walking through a doorway, sunlight falling upon your face. The light is brilliant, warm, restorative. It is the glow of a new Genesis. The glow of destiny writing itself. My beloved, there is a person of means whose path is being divinely rerouted to intersect yours. Not romantically, not emotionally, but spiritually, for they carry something you require to step into your next life. My child, this individual will appear unexpectedly. It may begin with dialogue, a note, an opening, a call, an offer, or a sudden change in circumstances. You will deem it coincidence, but heaven orchestrates it. My beloved, heaven conveys something urgent. You are entering a season where aid will come from strangers, not from those you trusted. My child, your former circles failed you. Your old connections depleted you. Your prior environment confined you. But heaven is removing those bindings from your spirit, one by one. My beloved, the universe is preparing a place for you in a room you have never entered. A room of favor, a room of miracles, a room of new faces who honor you without knowing your past. My child, something is about to occur that will confirm this message. Your spirit will sense it before your eyes behold it. You may awaken one morning feeling lighter, clearer, stronger. Or you may notice sudden omens, unforeseen messages, inspirations, opportunities, or individuals drawn to you. My beloved, this is not happenstance. This is activation. My child, your miracle is not superficial. It is deep, layered, and divinely timed. The moment you fully accept that your life is no longer under postponement, everything will align without resistance. My beloved, I must tell you plainly. Your financial condition will not remain unchanged. Your living situation will not remain unchanged. Your emotional state will not remain unchanged. Your entire reality is now being rewritten. My child, Michael has placed a sword of light between you and every source of negativity. Anyone attempting to obstruct your blessings will now face consequences for interfering with an appointed soul. My beloved, this is why you were guided here. This is why you did not scroll past. This is why your spirit stirred the instant you saw this message. Because deep within, a part of you already knew something was approaching. My child, now let me disclose one further secret. The wealthy presence heaven referenced earlier, the symbol of abundance and breakthrough, represents the caliber of blessings that will envelop you. But they are not the source. Heaven is the source. God is the provider. Michael is the courier. My beloved, your blessing will arrive in a manner feeling grander than anything previously received. It may involve land, property, financial windfall, or a life-altering opportunity extracting you from the environment that has harmed you. My child, you are not meant to linger where pain resides. You are not meant to persist where you are invisible. You are not meant to survive. You are meant to ascend. My beloved, heaven is preparing to elevate you so dramatically that you will question its reality. But it will be real. It will be tangible. It will be irrefutable, my child. Now the spiritual countdown reaches a profound moment, for the next portion reveals the actual pivot point, the instant your destiny shifted without your awareness. My beloved, this is why you were guided here. This is why you did not scroll away. This is why your spirit reacted the moment you encountered this message. Because deep inside, a part of you already knew something was coming. My child, now let me unveil one more mystery. The affluent presence mentioned earlier, the symbol of abundance and breakthrough, represents the tier of blessings surrounding you. But they are not the origin. Heaven is the origin. God is the giver. Michael is the messenger. My beloved, your blessing will manifest in a way that feels larger than anything you have ever obtained. It may involve land, property, financial blessing, or a destiny-shifting opportunity that pulls you from the milieu that has wounded you. My child, you are not meant to dwell where pain lives. You are not meant to continue in a space where you are unseen. You are not meant to survive. You are meant to rise. My beloved, heaven is preparing to lift you so significantly that you will doubt its authenticity. But it will be authentic. It will be physical. It will be undeniable, my child. And now the spiritual countdown attains a deeper moment, for the next part of this message discloses the actual turning point, the moment your destiny transformed without your knowledge. My beloved, what I am about to reveal is the precise moment your destiny shifted. The moment heaven decreed that the suffering you endured would finally fracture, and the blessings once blocked would begin flowing toward you like rivers. My child, this shift did not occur today. It did not occur yesterday. It happened the moment you cried out internally, unseen. Heaven heard an anguish you never voiced. And that anguish became the key unlocking today's miracle. My beloved, there was a night when your heart fractured silently. You told no one. You did not scream. You did not protest. You merely continued with a strength that astonished even the observing angels. That night is archived in heaven. It is the very night your miracle was ratified. My child, the cosmos decided then that you merited compensation for every tear, every betrayal, every injustice, every silent fight, every moment you felt alone while striving to remain strong, my beloved. Now those silent moments have become resonant blessings. Blessings that break generational cycles. Blessings that shake your future into alignment. Blessings that move you from endurance into abundance. My child, Michael shows me a divine scroll, a spiritual document. I see your name glowing upon it. Adjacent to your name is a symbol, a house key, a golden key. This is not metaphor. It is spiritual fact. My beloved, this signifies a home has been released into your energy field. The path to that home may appear as unexpected aid, financial breakthrough, relocation chance, or a sudden decision transforming your living situation, my child. But do not misinterpret. Heaven is not urging you to chase this blessing. Heaven is delivering this blessing to you because you have already paid for it through your perseverance. My beloved, there is something else you must understand. Not everyone receives miracles thus. Not everyone reaches the point where heaven intervenes directly. But you have, because your heart remained clean even in seasons when darkness sought to taint you. My child, the reason this message feels as if it speaks to your deepest core is because it does. Archangel Michael is not addressing your mind. He is addressing your destiny. My beloved, you are stepping into a life where stability becomes your new norm, where opportunity encircles you, where financial strife concludes, where home is no longer a wish but a divine bequest. My child, the soul of abundance assigned to assist you has already begun to feel a spiritual tug without knowing why. They may soon feel compelled to help someone, bless someone, uplift someone, and heaven will guide their steps directly to you. My beloved, this is not magic. This is not coincidence. This is divine choreography, my child. For too long, others received blessings you deserved. Others walked into opportunities meant for you. Others found favor while you were overlooked. That imbalance ends now. Heaven is restoring what was taken. My beloved, you were buried beneath responsibilities, expectations, and pains not yours to bear. Yet you bore them with grace. Therefore, your blessing will not be meager. It will be overflowing. My child, listen carefully. There will be a moment, very soon, when everything around you feels peculiarly peaceful. A moment when the noise ceases. A moment when your heart grows calm without cause. That is the sign that Michael stands near you. My beloved, when that moment arrives, something significant will follow. It may be a message, a call, an opening, an invitation, an affirmation, a signature, a decision that rotates your entire path. My child, this is heaven's method of telling you your miracle has entered the physical plane. It is no longer spiritual. It is no longer coming. It is here. My beloved, do not doubt this. Do not question this. Do not diminish yourself. Do not walk away. This blessing is yours. It bears your name. It carries your energy. It belongs to your future. My child, Michael tells me that someone spoke negativity over your life previously. Someone said you would never succeed. Someone said you were not strong enough, not worthy enough, not capable enough. Those words forged chains around your spirit. My beloved, those chains are now shattered. Every curse, uttered or unuttered, is demolished. Every limitation placed upon you is crumbling. Every voice that tried to silence you is being silenced by heaven. My child, what God gives you now is not temporary. It is permanent. It is foundational. It is destiny tier. My beloved, there are moments in life when everything suddenly clarifies. When all pain finally reveals its purpose. You are entering that moment now. The dots that never connected will align in perfect lucidity. My child, you will soon comprehend why certain people departed, why certain opportunities dissolved, why certain dreams were delayed, why certain doors remained shut, my beloved. Because had those things remained, your miracle would have missed you. They left so your blessing could find you. My beloved, do not doubt this. Do not question this. Do not shrink yourself. Do not walk away. This blessing is yours. It has your name. It carries your energy. It belongs to your future. My child, Michael tells me that negativity was spoken over your life. Someone said you would never succeed. Someone said you were not strong enough, not worthy enough, not capable enough. Those words forged chains around your spirit. My beloved, those chains are now broken. Every curse, spoken or unspoken, is smashed. Every limitation placed upon you is collapsing. Every voice that tried to silence you is being silenced by heaven. My child, what God is granting you now is not fleeting. It is enduring. It is fundamental. It is destiny level. My beloved, there are instants when life suddenly makes sense. When all suffering finally discloses its reason. You are entering that instant now. The points that never linked will connect in perfect clarity. My child, you will soon grasp why certain people left, why certain chances vanished, why certain dreams were postponed, why certain doors stayed closed, my beloved. Because had those things stayed, your miracle would have bypassed you. They departed so your blessing could locate you. My beloved, the moment arrives to reveal why heaven allowed you to see symbols of wealth, keys, and influence in your message today. Why names that startle the world were placed before your spirit? Why the energy of abundance suddenly enveloped you the instant you opened this divine communication? My child, this sign was not random. This symbol was not accidental. This moment was divinely arranged to awaken something within you dormant for years, your inheritance. My beloved, you were not born empty. You were born bearing a spiritual inheritance, a divine portion, a destiny saturated with abundance. But somewhere along your journey, life obscured it, pain buried it, people dimmed it. My child, today heaven is uncovering what was always yours. My beloved, the reason Michael permitted symbols of wealth and influence in your message is because heaven wished to show you the magnitude of blessing being released. Not minor, not average, not mere survival, but life-changing, destiny-level, heart-transforming. My child, your future is not meant to resemble your past. Your next chapter is not meant to mirror the pain you emerged from. Heaven needed to show you a glimpse of the abundance written in your spiritual blueprint. My beloved, the home heaven repeatedly reveals is not just a structure. It is a prophecy, a promise, a sign that stability, safety, and prosperity are entering your life at a level unprecedented for you. My child, you have dwelled in instability too long. You have existed in uncertainty too long. You have resided in situations draining your peace too long. My beloved, heaven's message is simple: this ends now, my child. A divine shift is occurring in the unseen. A spiritual transaction, a release of blocked blessings, a changing of destiny's gates. You were guided here because your spirit is being prepared to receive, not resist. My beloved, you carry a destiny requiring elevation. A destiny that cannot thrive in prior environments. A destiny deserving more than the life you settled for. My child, this is why certain doors shut without warning. This is why certain people vanished without explanation. This is why certain situations fractured without repair. My beloved, it was not rejection. It was redirection. My child, let me share something profound. God did not want wrong hands touching your blessing. He did not want your miracle linked to those who would misuse it, manipulate it, or claim credit for it. My beloved, so heaven waited. And heaven watched. When the moment was perfect, heaven separated you from all that could ruin your future miracle. My child, that is why this message reaches you today: the separation is complete. The path is clear. The blessing is unlocked. The spiritual forces that once opposed you have been muted. My beloved, the wealthy symbol mentioned earlier represents the world of abundance you are about to enter. It represents influence, open doors, divine connections. It represents the realm where your next chapter exists. My child, heaven is not sending you more struggle. Heaven is sending you stability. Heaven is sending you support. Heaven is sending you resources. Heaven is sending you keys, both spiritual and tangible. My beloved, these keys represent ownership, authority, freedom, new beginnings, a shift in power. My child, your spirit has waited years for this shift. Now the divine declares you will rise in the very place you were once diminished. My beloved, do not underestimate what approaches. This is not the modest breakthrough you requested. This is the miracle heaven prepared long before you knew your own destiny. My child, your next home will feel like peace made physical, light made physical, healing made physical. Each breath within it will restore your soul, my beloved. The resources arriving are not merely provision. They are transformation. They are meant to lift you into your purpose, your calling, your higher path. My child, heaven shows me something more. I see a potent light enveloping your future. A divine cloak of protection, a shield Michael himself placed over your destiny. My beloved, this is heaven's way of stating that nothing and no one can halt what is coming. Not people, not delays, not negativity, not the past, not fear. My child, the blessing you are entering carries divine permission. It carries heavenly endorsement. It carries sacred timing. My beloved, you are in a 3-minute window of destiny awakening. Heaven released that phrase because once this window opens, miracles move swiftly. They manifest without warning. They appear before your mind can prepare. My child, this is why you must stay close to this message. The next lines are not merely guidance. They are activation. My beloved, this is the miracle heaven prepared before you knew your destiny. My child, your next home will feel like peace in physical form, light in physical form, healing in physical form. Each breath inside will restore your soul. My beloved, the resources approaching are not just supply, they are transformation. They are meant to elevate you into your purpose, your calling, your higher path. My child, heaven shows me further. I see a powerful light wrapping your future. A divine cloak, a shield Michael placed over your destiny. My beloved, this signifies that nothing can stop what is coming. Not people, not delays, not negativity, not the past, not fear. My child, the blessing you step into carries divine permission. It carries heavenly approval. It carries sacred timing. My beloved, you are in a 3-minute window of destiny awakening. Heaven used that phrase because once this window opens, miracles accelerate. They manifest without warning. They appear before your mind prepares. My child, this is why you must stay with this message. The next part reveals the specific spiritual shift within you, the exact energy that unlocked your blessing, and why heaven chose this moment to deliver your miracle. My beloved, the time has come to reveal the deepest truth. The moment your destiny unlocked, the moment your spiritual energy shifted so powerfully that heaven could no longer withhold what was always yours. My child, there was a point, a specific instance, when you reached spiritual exhaustion. You were weary emotionally, physically, mentally, and silently. You had given your all, and life demanded still more. My beloved, heaven witnessed that moment. The angels saw it. Michael stood beside you, and God whispered one sentence that changed everything: this soul has carried enough. My child, that was the pivot. That was when blessings assigned to you began to move. That was when the gates of delay started to break. That was when heaven decreed your life must shift immediately. My beloved, you thought nothing changed that day. You thought you merely survived another pain. But spiritually, the entire cosmos realigned around you. From that moment, your destiny began moving anew. My child, this is why you sense something new approaching. This is why your spirit feels restless yet hopeful. This is why the old life no longer fits. You outgrew the pain that sought to bury you, my beloved. You stepped into a new spiritual frequency unknowingly. A frequency where closed doors open, help appears, miracles align, destiny accelerates. My child, this frequency is why the message found you. It is why symbols of wealth, homes, and abundance reached your energy. It is why heaven gives you a blessing once belonging to another. My beloved, you rose silently. You healed silently. You survived silently. Therefore, heaven rewards you loudly, my child. The wealthy presence in your message, the symbol of influential notice, the sign of sudden abundance, all confirm you are stepping into your inheritance. My beloved, you enter a season where the world that ignored you will seek you. Where voices that doubted you will fall silent in awe. Where people who dismissed you will wonder at your sudden change. My child, Michael shows another vision. I see you before a once locked door. Now the lock is broken. Not opened, broken. For when heaven opens something for you, none can close it again. My beloved, you walk into a new reality. A reality where peace endures. Where blessings cease slipping away. Where opportunities multiply. Where your name carries divine favor. My child, know why this blessing accelerates. Heaven chooses to repay you for all years you were denied your due. My beloved, each tear became a seed. Now those seeds bloom into miracles, opportunities, stability, wealth, elevation. My child, let me share a spirit-shifting truth. You are not being rescued, you are being elevated. Rescue occurs in emergencies, elevation occurs in destiny. My beloved, God is not extracting you from danger. He is ushering you into purpose. Michael is not shielding you from the past. He is escorting you into the future. My child, this is why your life feels like it's cracking open. Your old self cannot follow into the new chapter. Your old energy cannot access the new blessings. Your old pain cannot exist where God leads you. My beloved, you are being spiritually upgraded. Your energy is shifting. Your path is rising. Your destiny is unlocking. My child, heaven wants you to understand, you were not chosen for perfection. You were chosen because your heart remained pure even after breaking. My beloved, a divine law exists in heaven, what stays pure will always rise. And you are rising now, my child. Symbols of wealth and keys were placed before you so you cease thinking small. Cease expecting little. Cease accepting survival. Your life is no longer meant to be ordinary. My beloved, extraordinary elements are attaching to your spirit. Extraordinary opportunities. Extraordinary blessings. Extraordinary breakthroughs. My child, you are being prepared to receive far more than imagined. This next season will be unrecognizable, my beloved. Now, a divine instruction approaches, gentle, powerful, necessary. It appears in the next part. This instruction is the key allowing your miracle to anchor fully. Do not miss it. My beloved, your old energy cannot access new blessings. Your old pain cannot exist where God leads you. My beloved, you are being spiritually upgraded. Your energy is shifting. Your path is rising. Your destiny is unlocking. My child, heaven wants you to understand, you were not chosen for perfection, but because your heart stayed pure after breaking. My beloved, a divine law in heaven, what stays pure will always rise. You are rising now, my child. Symbols of wealth and keys were shown so you stop thinking small. Stop expecting little. Stop accepting survival. Your life is not meant to be ordinary anymore. My beloved, extraordinary things are attaching to your spirit. Extraordinary opportunities. Extraordinary blessings. Extraordinary breakthroughs. My child, you are being prepared to receive immensely more than ever imagined. This next season will be unrecognizable, my beloved. And now, a divine instruction arrives, gentle, powerful, necessary. It appears next. This instruction is the key allowing your miracle to anchor fully. Do not miss it. My beloved, the moment has come. The divine instruction heaven awaited to give you. The instruction permitting your miracle to land fully without delay, interference, or spiritual resistance. My child, this instruction is not physical. It is not complex. It is not burdensome. It is profoundly spiritual. It is the key aligning your energy with the abundance already moving toward you. My beloved, here is the instruction: stop expecting your life to remain the same. My child, this may sound simple, but spiritually it is seismic. For each time you fear disappointment, your energy pulls your blessing backward. Each time you think nothing will change, your spirit lowers itself. Each time you question your worthiness, your destiny slows. My beloved, heaven needs you to release past fear so your future can move freely toward you. My child, you were conditioned by pain, betrayal, lack, disappointment, by those who broke your spirit, by situations that made you doubt your worth. My beloved, these left imprints on your energy. They made you doubt the very blessings heaven prepared. So now heaven asks you to shift how you expect life to unfold. My child, expect increase. Expect abundance. Expect favor. Expect stability. Expect miracles. Expect unexpected help. Expect the keys. Expect the home. Expect the resources. Expect the breakthrough. My beloved, for expecting spiritually is opening the door for it to enter your physical life. My child, you must understand, your energy creates your experience. Your faith creates your future. Your belief creates your blessings. My beloved, heaven cannot pour miracles into a spirit closed by fear. Cannot send abundance into a heart expecting disappointment. Cannot release elevation into a soul believing itself unworthy. My child, your worthiness is not in question. Your destiny is not in question. Your miracle is not in question. Only your expectation is, my beloved. Michael tells me something potent: tell this soul to lift their expectation, and their destiny will rise with it. My child, this is the divine instruction: the only instruction heaven needs from you now. Lift your expectation. My beloved, awaken each day believing good approaches. Walk with confidence that abundance surrounds you. Move as one who knows the universe rearranges for your blessing. Think as one destined to own keys, land, opportunity, peace. My child, this instruction may feel minor, but spiritually it is turning a lock within your soul. Once turned, nothing can stop what comes. My beloved, let me show you what follows. My child, when you lift expectation, your energy shifts upward. When energy shifts upward, alignment increases. When alignment increases, you become magnetic. When magnetic, your blessing rushes toward you. My beloved, what was stuck begins to flow. What was delayed accelerates. What was blocked breaks open. What was hidden reveals itself. My child, your life begins moving unprecedentedly. Opportunities appear where none existed. People help without explanation. Doors open you could not force. Miracles unfold like dominoes. My beloved, this is not fantasy. This is spiritual law. My child, heaven works with energy. Blessings flow where the heart is ready. Abundance appears where the spirit is open. Miracles land where the soul expects them. My beloved, you have a divine inheritance. But inheritance must be claimed through belief. Now that Michael cleared spiritual barriers, heaven only needs your expectation. My child, lift it. Raise it, expand it, for the coming miracle exceeds anything you've asked, my beloved. Now, something else must be revealed, the spiritual signs appearing before your miracle enters physically. When these signs appear, you will know heaven activated your breakthrough.